This is a recipe that's been in our family for over 100 years. It's called Hungarian Goulash. Garlic, onion, olive oil, potatoes, stew meat, paprika, cooking stock, beef cubion for the nukedli, flour, egg, garlic powder, salt, and black pepper. Because you want all the skin. It's not necessarily not going to make or break it, but you don't even know. Now you have to cube the potato. Yeah, but you had to just you had to take it off right then. And you had to pour it. Mom doesn't care. She's like, oh, just whatever. It's different. Then you have to pour 3 tablespoons or 4 tablespoons of oil. Olive oil preferably.
Just cover the bottom of the pan.
Yep. Then you have to put the onions in. Finely cut onions. The most important point of the onion is to cook it brown. Cannot burn it. It's just a major sin. Can I have a knife, please? And you put all the onions in, as finely cut as you can get them. And then you have to boil the oil. And they have to be golden brown, not burnt. It's a huge thing. Yeah, you have to keep it shaken. You have to. It's like the big sin is making it black. It's got to be golden brown. Then you put the stew meat in. And then immediately after this, you got to put 1 cup of paprika in. Hungarians love paprika, so you can put little or a lot in. It's up to you. And then you gotta stir. Not yet. Not yet, brother. You have to stir it around. Stir it around, get all the paprika in it, and just stir it around. All in. Beautiful. And depending on how much soup you want, is how much beef stock you put in. And we like it to last at least a week. And this is preserved by the oil and everything else. And then if you want it to be a little beefier taste, you got to add the beef bouillon. And then you add this. And then you stir it around. And I gotta heat this up because now we have to start to boil it. In all the meanwhile, the potatoes are cooking. Gotta boil those potatoes. And then we stir this around just to make sure that everything's nice and mixed in. And look at this. It's beautiful. I think. Potatoes boiled, then you put boiled potatoes right into the soup.
And you stir.
You can. So now we're making nukedli, which is noodle in American, but in Hungarian it's called nukedli. You stir it around, and if it's too soupy, you gotta add a little bit more flour, which it kind of looks like it, but I think will be fine. Just gotta keep stirring it in boiling water, and we're gonna make homemade pasta, homemade Hungarian pasta. And what you do is you just lay it down. Right? Just lay it down, and you can let it drop, or you can just force it through. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna let it just drop, and then we'll put a little bit of pressure on a cheese grater to make our noodles. This is the noodles, and then we have to drain them. Then you just pour them right in, and that's your goulash. That's it. That's your goulash. Yay! Now you're Hungarian.